life, I feel your presence.
Welcome back to the T-Star Talk Show, your guide to building strong and lasting relationships. It is yet another exciting episode of the T-Star Talk Show. I'm going to be sharing useful tips on how to build a strong and lasting relationship. Remember, from the last topic, I treated the downs of a new relationship, that is the stumbling blocks to overcome during the early stage of a relationship. And yes, I said I was going to continue the second part today, and which I am going to be doing now. So let's get into today's episode. The first point I am going to be taking today is doubt. During that early stage of relationship or during your talking stage, you're going to be filled with so many doubts whether you should go into the relationship with the person or go deeper into that relationship. There is no cause for alarm. In as much as your doubt is not out of some big red flags, which is domestic violence, abuse, disrespect, then there is no reason why you should be doubting. Yes, I mean big red flags like cheating and domestic violence. All other things can work if there is agreement. So if there are no big red flags in that relationship and you're just feeling doubt, and in fact you know within yourself that this doubt did not stem out of something, just that you're just doubting if you should continue the relationship, if you should even give the person a chance. Yes, you should give the person a chance if it is during your talking stage and that doubt is just creeping in, not because that man is not the type of person you want, not because there is no attraction, not because there is no commitment from your partner, the man or the woman. If there is commitment, if you are attracted, if there is no red flags and you are just having doubts, then that means that doubt is just doubt and you need to throw it off. It is not good for the relationship. It is normal, it's not awkward. It happens most times to people where people just doubt because relationship is something very, very huge. It's something that you go into so that because you want to get married, right? You don't want to make mistakes. But if you are having doubts, that's just one of those stumbling blocks of a relationship, which of course you can throw back, you can fling it away. Remove that doubt today. And going to the next point, yes, the next point is very, very important. It is very, very important and it happens to almost everyone in the relationship. And what's that? Expect too much perfection. Like, this scares a lot of people in a real relationship. Yes, it is filled with butterflies, lawsuits. You are going to be having sweet feelings and a lot of that. Yes, there is something that you should look out for. You are going to be experiencing perfection from that partner. If it is a man, if you are a man and you are in the talking stage with a woman, or you are in the early phase of that relationship with the woman, you're going to be most of the things, because we call something limerence. Yes, limerence. So most of the time, this is going to blind you and not allow you see the true person you are in a relationship with. It will not allow you to see that real person. All you are going to be seeing is the perfection. How if your partner is working, she works well, he works well, he eats well, he does everything well, he speaks so well. In fact, it's going to be very, very perfect. And yes, having this idea about someone means it is not always disaster, but there is almost no deeper connection. Like, you have not related with that person on a deeper level. I guess you need to really take, if you are experiencing this in your talking stage or a very new relationship, you need to turn it down a bit and try to build a deeper friendship with that person. If you are in a relationship with someone, if you are in your talking stage and if you are during during the early stage of the relationship, if you don't want to get on the nerves of your partner, if you are just like, I don't want anything to cause fight, yes, it's normal, it's okay, it's fine, but that means there might be a problem somewhere because you are truly not knowing that person. Yes, too extreme perfection from your partner is majorly a sign that you are blinded. It's majorly a sign that you are actually blinded by love. Yes, no one is perfect. You need to understand that no one is perfect. It is a very big stumbling block in the relationship because of this. There are some complaints that later stems up. Yes, it's going to sprout up. Later in that relationship, you are going to. That's when you find yourself saying some things like, "He doesn't behave like this. It has always been there. You did not just see it. You were just blinded with that love." So sometimes you need to actually tone it down and make sure you realize that that person you are looking at is not perfect. You should expect it. Don't find it strange if you are in your talking stage and that lady is perfect and that man is perfect. But what you should be scared, yes, you'll be scared of the perfection. But what you should really do if you find yourself in this situation is to try to relate deeper with the person. Try to talk things out, try to share opinions. From there you are going to know if you think alike. Where is the conflict going to come from? You need to realize it early. Don't just go with the flow of, this man is very perfect. He speaks just how you want him to speak. He spends just how you want him to spend. She walks just how I want her to walk. In fact, in terms of walking too, she like walking like someone who is walking. She works just how you want her to work, and then she's very hardworking. What else am I looking for? You are looking for something. That perfection is not it all. That perfection is scary. It should scare you. What you can do is to try to relate deeper, on a deeper level. Try to share ideas. In fact, from sharing ideas, that's when you truly know who a person truly is. So when that perfection scares you, during that your early relationship, do not forget, do not throw the relationship away because of that. That does not mean, yes, please take note, I didn't mean that the person is not a good man or a good woman if it's looking as if they are perfect. They are good, but the thing is that because in the real sense, no one is perfect. There is no one that does not have their red flags. So that means if you are walking into that marriage with the idea that that person is perfect, in the marriage, you realize that person is not perfect. So it's better you try to open your eyes. There is love, right? Don't really put it aside, but put it aside. Then, with your eyes, your heart, your mind, your brain, your senses, try to be try to be logical. So try to be logical. Have real time talk. How do you real talking stage? Put away that perfection. No one is perfect. Try to relate with each other. Try to ask them about their pet peeves. Know them. In fact, ask them that what is that thing that people complain about to them. Don't see them in the perfect light. And with all this, knowing about their weaknesses and their flaws, that is what is going to make the perfection. Not you being afraid of knowing them, not you being afraid of having a different opinion about them. So if you are scared of the perfection and you are not doing anything about it, then that's where the problem lies, because that imperfection is still going to be known to you later in the relationship. So moving on to the next point on today's episode of the Tista Talk Show is expect flaws. I just previously talked about expecting perfection, right? So now, after that, you should get ready to expect their flaws. Seeing your partner's flaw does not mean that they are bad. Honestly, even the Bible says that two does not work together except they agree. If you are seeing a lot of flaws, this does not mean they are not the person for you. Because relationship is about not seeing someone who is perfect, but molding someone to your own taste, your own perfection. And there's a saying, please don't misquote me. There's a saying that do not get married to someone with the hope of changing them. So now, what is the essence of a relationship? The essence of a relationship is to get to know someone, get to see how you both can work out, how you both can compromise, how you both can agree. So that's why you can't meet a woman today or a man today and get married tomorrow. Even at worst, you are going to spend like 1 month knowing each other. So this is what the relationship is about. If you are noticing a lot of flaws in your woman, in your man, don't run away. With a clause, there are some things that is just general. Okay, disagreement is general. The best of friends disagree with each other. In fact, that is too big. Your mom will disagree with you, disagree with your mom. Your father will disagree with you, and you will disagree with your father. Talk more of someone who you did not grow up together with, someone who you do not know where they come from, and someone who you don't just know anything about them. You're trying to be with them and you think there would not be any flaw. In fact, you both will have two truths is going to coexist with both of you. She's going to be right in her own way. You are going to be right in your own way. So that's what relationship is all about. It's about fixing. So now, what you can't try to handle during your relationship, what you can't try to fix during that relationship, it is what has been advised not to go into marriage with the hope of fixing. If there is anything that is your pet peeve, something you can't even allow at all, and that thing you were not able to fix it in your relationship, if you would go into marriage with that means that you are going to learn how to manage it. You can't do anything about it. Don't bother to go into that marriage if you know that you were not able to fix it during your relationship, or else that particular thing is going to continue to spoil things for you in that marriage. So now, relationship is to fix flaws. If your partner has a flaw, don't like it, try to make them agree, try to compromise for each other, try to be mutual about it. Because saying that, if anyone tells you that you won't see everyone you meet is going to be without flaw, there is someone for you that is very perfect and they have no flaws, then that person is deceiving you. It's either you haven't got to know that person well or anything. Maybe that person is a pretender. So expect flaws. And what should you do? I've said it. Try to work things out. Try to work on the agreement. Try to mold them into what you want. Try to let yourself compromise with each other. Try to compromise for her. Let her compromise for you. Both of you should try to compromise for each other. Both of you should try to mold yourself into what you want. You get, so you are going to expect flaws and you are going to learn how to manage it. You're going to, in fact, if you listen to a lot of sweet stories, you're going to hear some spouse, someone who is not caring naturally can really be caring if you show them what and how to be caring in your relationship. So flaws is not meant for you to fling them away. That's why the relationship is there. That's why you have the relationship. When I'm talking about flaws, please don't misquote me. I'm not talking about someone who beats you up. I'm not talking about someone who is not committed. I'm not talking about someone who is not even willing to listen. This applies to both the men and the women. I'm talking about someone who understands what relationship is, but they are just imperfect. They are just imperfect. They are willing to listen. They are willing to change. They are willing to mold themselves. They are willing to compromise. So when you see those flaws in that relationship and you realize that your partner knows what it means to be committed, then that flaw is not meant for you to fling them away. That flaw is not meant for you to, I used to hear about some things, be like, what did your partner do that made you realize that? And then I heard something like, okay, this was a man saying that the lady did not buy him gift, and then that was where he lost it and realized that this is not going to. What happened to telling her? Isn't that the essence of relationship? What happens to telling her what you should do? This is what you should do, and if they can't do it, and you realize that you can't cope with that, yes, fine. But not talking about it. Even if you fling her away because of that reason, another lady will come, another man will come, and it will not be that same thing. They won't do that same thing. And that another person might actually know how to do that particular stuff, but there will be another thing that person would not know how to do. And you need to speak out. That's the essence of a relationship. That's how relationship can be very perfect and good. So with this, I'm rounding it up already. The stumbling blocks, the dance of a relationship, I've talked about it. If you haven't watched the part 1 of this topic, please, I want you to go and watch it. You are going to really learn a lot from it. And from this part 2, I know you've really learned a lot. And yes, please, that's please like, subscribe, comment, and share my post. And that's all about this topic, the dance of a new relationship. I hope you really enjoyed it. Please like, comment, subscribe to the Two-Star Talk Show. Please tell your friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to watch my show. It's very insightful. I know you have been enjoying it, so please don't enjoy it alone. Tell your friend to tell your friend to subscribe to the Two-Star Talks. Okay, so you're going to be going to the let me share my opinion segment. You can't afford to miss this. Please, I'm going to be back right now.
My finds its speed, every wall fits you are dreaming of.
So to this woman who posted this, the Two-Star Talks is telling you that that's mostly limerence, and it's often, just like I said, that sometimes if you are in a relationship with someone new, if you are in talking stage, in fact in the case of this woman, I don't know, they might not be in the talking stage, but I'm sure they are relating well. It can be likened to unofficial talking stage in the woman's mind, I mean. So that's where he got the idea that is just all he wants, is just all she wants in the man. But I'm sorry to tell you that if you leave your marriage with 2 kids for that new man who you think is your soulmate, there is no soulmate anywhere. You are married with 2 kids, and with everything you said here, there is no evidence that the man, you didn't paint your man black, that maybe your man beats you up, is cheating or stuff. So you're just blinded with unreasonable. That's the way you felt when you saw your man. That's how you're just feeling too when it's this new man. If you leave your marriage, you can realize that this new person is a devil. I'm sorry to say that. Yes, it can be your nightmare. It can be someone who you never dreamt of at all, like someone who you never imagined. It's more like just ruining your paths in life, because marriage is very, very important. If you miss it, not to talk of you are married, you didn't paint your husband black, you didn't really tell us what he did or stuff, I just clouded with someone else. That person, what you think that person is not what he is. Don't leave your marriage. From my own opinion, don't leave your marriage for this man. He might be someone, it might be your nightmare, and I won't say more than this. So this is all on the Tista Talk Show on today's episode. I hope you really enjoyed it. I hope to meet you well in the next episode. Please like, subscribe, comment, and share my channel. Thanks for watching the Tista Talk Show. Keep growing, keep learning, and keep building relationships that last. Until next time, stay connected.
You are dreaming of every moment with you feels like a gift from above, forever and always.